Welcome to Dan Brown's universe.
Hey, we've got a contest going on.
Contest time.
Last week, I introduced to you, my viewers, a contest called Dan on an Elephant with a Badass Sword. And the premise of this contest is you would take some pictures of me, and you would Photoshop them, or use some sort of photo editing, photo manipulating program to make it look like I am riding on an elephant carrying a badass sword. Now next week, I will be announcing the winner of this contest, but in this past week, I've gotten a lot of entries, pictures of me riding on an elephant with a badass sword, doing, some badass crazy things, but I want more. I want more elephants, please. All the entries I've gotten so far are awesome. It's awesome if anyone takes any time out of their day to make a picture of me on an elephant, but there are a couple things that could make a lot of the picture I've received even more awesome. See, a lot of the pictures I've gotten so far are just pictures of me on an elephant with a sword, which, while is totally freaking badass, there could be some other things that the elephant is doing, Like, I want the elephant to be, like, crushing something, or crushing someone, or, like, destroying a city, and I want me to be, like, battling a tiger with a sword, or, I don't know, and evil dictators. I talked about this last week. I want dictators to be being destroyed, and dinosaurs to be battled, and just crazy, badass stuff with these elephants and me, Oh, and make it completely, totally, historically inaccurate. The more historical inconsistencies, the better. But yeah, now we're gonna do an awesome elephant slideshow. This should help to get you into the mood for making entries for my Photoshop elephant contest. Check it out.
Elephants, 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 elephants stands on an elephant with a badass sword. Elephants, 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 elephants stands on an elephant with a badass sword. Elephants, 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 elephants.
If that got you in the mood and you want to send me an entry, send it to danbrownuniverse@gmail.com as an attachment in an email, and I'll take a look at it.
Interesting viewer.
This week's interesting viewer is Mario from Mexico. Mario is interesting because he does a crazy, hella awesome, accurate impersonation of Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. Check it out.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear.
Ah! There's a pencil. Diane's on this too. If you would like to be my interesting viewer some week, please send me an email with your name, where you're from, and what makes you interesting, and send a picture or a video to back up your claim as to why you are so interesting, because that really helps make things a little bit more entertaining, Let's go to some mail.
It's time for mail.
I got this question from Dylan. If a fly is flying in your car and your car is moving at 60 miles per hour, wouldn't the fly have to be flying at 60 miles per hour? This is one of my ultimate confusing questions. Please help me, Dan Brown. Dylan. Oh, I just realized that this fell off my wall. Now, Dylan, I will have you know that this used to blow my freaking mind too, so I completely understand where you're coming from. Now see, when I was younger, my confusion came from the concept of having just a ball. It's a little bit simpler than a fly flying around in the car. But like, if you're in a car and you have a ball and you're just tossing it like this isn't a ball, this is a rock, but whatever. If you're just tossing it up and down like this, why doesn't it always fly at you? It doesn't. It just goes straight up and down. Like, it's weird. But see, there's a concept out there in the world of physics which is called inertia. When you're in a moving car and you throw something up in the moving car, the rock or the ball is also moving forward with the car. Does that make sense? And so when you throw it, it's actually moving just as far forward as it is. The only time that it will actually come towards you or move away from you is when the person driving the car brakes or accelerates. Got that? I'm no expert here. While I would assume that the same basic concept applies to the fly flying around in the car, I really don't have any idea. And I think, like, if the fly was to change direction when it was flying, would that have some sort of weird effect? I don't know. Now, I could do a whole buttload of research here and try to figure this out for you, but, I mean, I think it would just be easier if one of my viewers, if you guys know a lot about physics or anything, send me an email and tell me about the fly situation. How would that work? Why does that work? What happens there? danbrownuniverse@gmail.com. Hey, this is the part of the show where I would normally be putting stuff up on my wall, except for something really strange happened just earlier today. See, earlier today, I went to the post office to check out my P.O. box. I was expecting to get some things put on my wall, and I open it up, and it's all just junk mail. What's up, guys? Just feel like you don't have to send me stuff anymore? What's wrong here? Do we need to talk about something? Is our relationship not going? Not working out? I mean, what's up? Now, maybe it was just something screwy with the post office. Like, maybe I just got so much stuff that they took it all out, and today is Labor Day, so no one was there. But anyway, I don't have anything to put on my wall. So I feel like I need to make sure you guys understand I still want stuff for my wall. If you have something, anything at all, that you want me to put up here, please send it to Dan Brown, P.O. Box 67054, Lincoln, Nebraska 68506. But now, since I don't have anything to put on my wall to take up all this extra time, I figure that I might as well show you, some of the stuff that's up higher, because the shot really only goes to like about here, I think, and there's some stuff above that. So let's check it out. Come on. Here we have above, Dan Brown with hearts. This is one of my favorite things. It is a Michael Vick dog chew toy. That's pretty goofy. Got a CD-ROM, but it's just dropped it. But it's shaped like a vinyl. That's kind of cool. Here's a big poster that has a bunch of me's on it, and in the middle of it is the WWE thing. Someone sent me their picture. There they are. Oh, and way down low, underneath this guitar here, I don't know if you guys see this, I forget. And there's me. I like this a lot. This is me as the Joker. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I hope that gives you a feel for some of the stuff that's on my wall that you don't get to see all the time just because it's outside of the frame. But what's up? Send me stuff. Why didn't I get anything this week? That really, like, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, but that just about does it for this week. I think I'm gonna be done now. Send me your elephant stuff, and I'm done for this week. So I'm gonna leave. Bye. I am Gorilla Dan Brown. 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 Gorilla Dan Brown. It's kind of hard to breathe in this. Huh.